Hey guys, it's Bang from PC Gaming here, about to try out some Black Desert Online. Now, a few of my viewers did ask me to try this game out with my GTX and ATTI, so finally got around to grabbing a copy on a Steam sale since it's only around £5.50 UK. So as usual, quickly go through the settings that I'm using. Resolution of 3440 by 1440, for those who don't know, that's an ultra wide resolution. Texture quality is at high, which is the highest. Graphic quality very high. Preset, which is the highest. Also, all the settings have been maxed out. I've also ticked far away NPC detail, so your sprites basically don't load in from a black to clove, so it looks a bit weird. So it's always good to check this box. Going down, it does allow you to set a filter. I've got the vibrance filter on. It just makes things look a little bit more colourful. And as for settings go, that's pretty much it. There's nothing really more to talk about. So as you can see, getting around 90 frames per second here. Very good looking game actually, especially for the characters that you choose. Very, very highly detailed. Not really a fan of MMO games, I will have to admit, but I thought I'd try it out because the game is considerably cheap to buy. So I think I'm around level 12, just got through the tutorial. I'm just gonna go ahead. I think I got to take out some parasite bees or something like that, so it's really early into the game, so not really doing too much, and it's not really been challenging at all so far. But what I've noted is the performance is generally okay, but there are times when it will stutter, and now that can be towards your server being crowded or just other bits of detail loading in, but the game doesn't run too smoothly, I have to be honest about that, even on my hardware. It also really heats up your GPU as well. There is an option that kind of caps the performance, so your graphics card will stay considerably cooler, but as this is a performance benchmark, I'm obviously going to be running things as maxed out as possible. So if you even look at my GPU power draw, pretty much using 300 watts, and usually this card will use around 270 to 280, so it's pretty much a torture test while you're playing this game, so it really does heat up your GPU a considerable amount. Okay, so I'm not really sure what I'm meant to do. I think I'm meant to go and kill something now. There should be music in the background, but I think it's all copyrighted, so I've had to turn that off. Just want to make you guys aware of that. Okay, so I'm here to defeat some parasite bees. Don't see any around. What are these? That's one. Okay, so that's all I had to do, kill these parasite bees. That's obviously been done now. I've also got to defeat some goblins and learn about them as well, so let's have a look where that have to go. So one thing I noticed about this game, you do have to do a lot of running around, and if you haven't got a stick like a mount, it does kind of get really ridiculous to the amount of running you have to do, because the maps are absolutely huge. As far as MMO games go, this is probably the only one I'm willing to play at the moment. I did give World of Warcraft a try about last year, and I was not feeling that in any way. It just doesn't appeal to me. But this game isn't too bad. I do like the RPG genre, and this one's okay, I have to say. So performance still looking pretty good, in the high 80s. This game is really demanding when you really push it, but it's almost justified, I would have to say, because it is quite a good looking game by MMO standards. Navigation isn't the easiest as well, because it just keeps changing where you're meant to be going. Okay, so there is a monster around here somewhere that I need to kill. Take these guys out. I think this is part of another mission I'm supposed to be doing anyway, so I may as well kill two birds with one stone. The battling's not too bad as well. Very good animations. I'm meant to be collecting some goblin masks or something like that. Kill this guy. Okay, so I've completed one of the objectives. Still got to kill a few more of these guys. Okay, let's get out of here and continue with the objective. There are a few more. But these guys I need to kill, so I'm not too sure how many of them I need to kill. Maybe they're carrying something that I need. Okay, so I think I had to kill about 10 of them, which I've done now, so I've completed that quest. So I've got that out of the way. So yeah, as I was saying, just navigating around this map is ridiculous. It's just huge. It looks amazing though, if you have a look. All the vegetation and that looks pretty well done. So it is kind of justified that it is quite a demanding game. It's been pretty smooth at the moment, but this game can be pretty choppy. I think the server I'm on at the moment is not too full, so that's why it's been okay, but usually it can be pretty choppy. Okay, so what you can do is also let your character auto navigate, so that's what I'm going to do now. I'm having a few issues actually finding where I'm meant to go. But yeah, we're holding a good steady 80 frames per second. Don't think I've seen it drop into the 60s yet, so if you want to play this game with a GTX 1080 Ti, then you're going to have great performance, at least from what I've seen so far at this resolution. Not too sure how this game handles at 4K, but I would imagine it would be very demanding. If I was to guess, I would say I'd get around maybe 45 to 50 frames per second. Okay, so I can see I've got to come over here now. So I'm not really sure what the objective is. I should probably check that out. I've already completed both. I think I meant to speak to someone. There's really nothing over here. I'm not too sure why the waypoints directed me here. Okay, so I'm going to go to my objectives and let's navigate. Looks like I gotta go back. So much running, but it looks like they got a night and day system, which I wasn't aware of. That's pretty cool. So you can see the sun setting in the background now, and it looks like you get a lot more performance at night as well, because I can see FPS creeping up into the 90s in some areas. Looking at my GPU temperature at the moment, 76 degrees. This game really does hammer the GPU. That's probably the warmest I've ever seen my graphics card since I've bought it. It's all down to this game. Very stressful. Okay. It is funny just seeing other people running around doing missions, and some of them have got such weird costumes. Alright, let's see if we can climb over this wall. So I discovered potato farming. That sounds like fun. All of this is really confusing to me at the moment. I'm very new to the game, so I don't understand too much of what's going on, but I'm trying my best here. So we're in the town now with loads of NPCs, so still holding around 70 frames per second, so definitely nothing to worry about if you want to max this game out with a GTX 1080 Ti ultra wide 3440 by 1440. So this is the lady that gave me the mission.
Hello, adventurer. Potions, get your potions here.
Voice acting's really subpar, but what can you do? It is a MMORPG. I don't think they care too much. So that's pretty much it. Just a quick look at Black Desert Online at ultra wide on the GTX 1080 Ti. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.